friends, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make 6 different vegan milks. So they're all going to be a different color and a different flavor. And you guys know how I do, no artificial coloring, and they're all going to be good for you ingredients. And it's going to be fairly simple too. All you really need for the ingredients are your favorite plant milk as well as a blender or something to kind of combine the ingredients together. And I'm also going to show you my favorite hack to make milk when you're in a pinch, so stay tuned for that. I'm also going to leave the recipes in the description box below. You can really play around with them and adjust them to suit your flavor liking and your sweetness liking. So they're all very flexible, and that's pretty much everything that I have to say for now. So hope you guys enjoy.
So first things first, you're going to need milk for every single recipe. We're going to use it as a base, and you can use your favorite nuts or seeds or grain here to make your own. I like to use cashew, and this is my little secret hack. So I like to use a little bit of nut butter whenever I'm in a pinch and I don't feel like straining any nut milk or just don't have time. Basically, you just add water to a blender and then add a little bit of creamy nut butter. Creamy will blend a lot easier. And really all you need to do here is blend it on high for a couple minutes and you get this frothy milk. So you can use this as a base. And whenever you're in a rush, this is a really great go-to hack. We're starting off with some pink strawberry milk, and this is childhood for me, so I just had to recreate it. I'm using freeze-dried strawberries, which have really great strawberry flavor, but they're also great for coloring. They're not too strong, so I may add a little bit of beetroot powder just to get that extra pinkness. So it's totally up to you here, but it's really great to add for color. So basically, you're just gonna add in the same blender the milk that we just made, and then add in your freeze-dried strawberries. You can adjust this for flavor, some vanilla, as well as a little bit of beetroot powder if you wanna up the pinkness, but it's totally up to you. Just blend that all in your high-speed blender, let it run for a few minutes, and then you end up with this gorgeous pink milk that to me just tastes like my childhood. So good. For orange, I went with carrot cake milk. Now I know what you're thinking, carrots in my milk is super weird. We're gonna be using carrots, cinnamon, and dates for sweetness, but if you think about it, carrot cake basically uses the same ingredients. So we're gonna start off with our milk once again, and then add in our raw carrots, add in dates for sweetness, and cinnamon. You can also add vanilla, some allspice, nutmeg, whatever spices you'd like, and you just blend that up and you get this beautiful orange color, and the flavor is truly like carrot cake. I even surprised myself with this one, so definitely try it out. For yellow, we're making some turmeric golden milk, and I know what you're thinking, I could definitely have been a little bit more creative, but we're going to be using some fresh turmeric root, or you can use powder, which is honestly a lot easier, so it's totally up to you here, but if you want a fresher and stronger effect, then definitely use the fresh turmeric. You also need to add a little bit of black pepper whenever you're using turmeric if you want to get the health benefits, but if you just want to do this for color, then feel free to leave that step out. But I'm going to add the milk back into the blender here. We're going to add our turmeric powder, of course, and then we're going to add some black pepper. I honestly never know how to say turmeric properly, but this is the milk. To me, it looks like liquid sunshine, and you can definitely add sweetener or vanilla bean, whatever you'd like to kind of make it a little bit more tasty. Oops. For green, we're going matcha, of course, but we're going mermaid matcha because along with the matcha powder, we're going to add another little ingredient, which is spirulina. And I do this just for health benefits, but it also gives it a nice kind of teal color. So add just the tiniest bit of that to your milk and your blender. And you want to start with more matcha and then just the smallest amount of spirulina. If you add too much, it'll turn kind of more of a bluey green. And then blend it up for a couple minutes and you have your pastel matcha color. Now you can definitely add more matcha if you want it stronger, but be careful with the amount of caffeine too. You guys know I love blue, and I have a whole video on my channel dedicated to blue foods, but we're going to be using Blue Magic today to make some mermaid milk. So mine is the matcha, basically the same thing, but we're using a blue strain of spirulina, and we're going to do basically the same thing we've been doing this entire video, which is add all the milk to the blender, and then add our blue spirulina powder, and then we're also going to add a date for sweetness to kind of mask that tiny bit of fishy flavor that comes with spirulina sometimes. Blend that up, pour it into a jar, and then that's your milk. Next we have purple, and I wasn't feeling too creative here, so what I did was basically take the milk from our blue milk, and I had a little bit left over. I also kind of watered it down to make it a little bit more pale and less blue, and then I added some purple sweet potato powder just to kind of make it purple. So we're really just playing with color here, but you can add some vanilla and any other flavors that you like, but we end up with this kind of purple color.
So those are 6 different vegan milks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My favorite recipe was probably the carrot cake milk, even though that's the one I was the most surprised by. I definitely thought I was a little bit weird for putting that together in the beginning, but it really tastes exactly like carrot cake. So I hope you guys try one out, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye! I wanna let you in.